What's going on, guys? MikeO back, and I got a mail day recap for you today. Have a few things that came in. I'm going to share them with you. First is a little batch of Topps Definitive. Really beautiful product, but a crazy expensive product. I got into a few hit draft breaks and didn't do great, but got some nice stuff, and they're definitely nice cards, well worth showing off. And then I also got redemptions in from Topps, most of them being from my Topps Chrome breaks, and then one card that came in from the National, and then they've been throwing in bonuses with their redemptions lately, so I'm going to share that all with you right now. So let's get started with the Topps Definitive. This product's beautiful, but it's crazy expensive. They're like, I think $1,000 a box or something. It's outrageous, but the cards are beautiful from what I've seen. I didn't get the best draft pick, so I could only do the best I could with these, but to me that was the way to go. I don't think doing a team break is the best thing, because you just have such a shot to get, you know, just shut out bad. So here's one. It's a Brandon Phillips jersey card featuring him in the Reds uni. Played with the Braves this year, but you know, he's gonna obviously be known for his time with the Reds. Love that Topps does this with the jerseys now. They have the little hologram sticker with the numbers on it, so you can actually look up and see what he did during that game. So it's a really cool looking card. This is the blue parallel, numbered to 30. So it's a nice one there. Clearly not worth what the draft slot is worth, but again, you know, you're not going to win everything, and it's certainly better to me than buying a box or a case. Next one up, got Felix Hernandez. One of the best pitchers of this generation. He's slowed down a bit. He hasn't been as good as he'd been in, you know, I guess really the last few years. He hasn't been quite as good, but still incredible numbers. That card is numbered to 50. Really nice looking patch there. And, you know, again, just really cool. So if you're a Mariners fan, you're a Felix Hernandez fan, that's like a must-have type of card. But to me, I'm more into the autos for this stuff. Next up, we got a Dansby Swanson auto numbered to 50 on card. Beautiful looking card. I'll definitely keep that. I haven't looked to see what his stuff's going for. I know it's a little lower. He's had what most people would consider an overall disappointing rookie year. But if you look at the breakdown, he got off to a horrendous start. His April was terrible. He played okay offensively in May, and then June he was actually pretty good. July, he went into another horrible slump, was absolutely terrible, got sent down. But since being called up in late August, between that and September so far, he's actually been really good again. So, you know, a rookie year doesn't make or break your career. So I certainly, I'm still, you know, somewhat high on Swanson. And, you know, if you can get his stuff crazy cheap, I don't think he's a bad buy right now. You know, he still has the tools to be a fantastic player. You know, this year specifically with rookies, there have been so many unbelievably hot rookies like Judge, Bellinger, and now Rhys Hoskins that are just tearing the cover off the ball. Some of these other guys are getting kind of forgotten, like a guy like Andrew Benintendi, who's had an overall pretty productive year, but he isn't putting up the explosive numbers. So I would keep an eye on some of the rookie class. And this is my fourth and final card to show off from Definitive. It's numbered to 30 on card auto, patch, gold frame, beautiful card. Alex Bregman. Bregman's another guy. He's on a team that's just been killing it this year, and his numbers aren't bad, but they're just not, you know, they're not crazy. He's not hitting 40 homers. He's not hitting 350. I think he's hitting like 280 with 16 homers, 60 RBIs. Not bad numbers for a rookie player, but not the type of numbers that are going to get people overall crazy excited in this hobby. But this is a beautiful card. The gold frame cards are awesome, really thick. The autograph is beautiful. The picture, the photography, you know, the jersey piece. That's an amazing card. That's definitely one I will hold on to in the PC for now. Just unbelievable. Look at that card. Stunning card, in my opinion. But Definitive is really cool. I'm not recommending going and breaking the stuff, but if you can find cards of players or teams that you PC and you can get them at a good price, I just think they're awesome looking cards. All right, let's get into the Topps redemptions. We got a Jeff Hoffman Chrome auto. These are all rookie autos. Jeff Hoffman, Not a bad pitcher for the Rockies. Rockies get no hobby love no matter how well they play, because it looks like they'll be in the postseason. This is the refractor variation auto. Refracting is kind of tough to see, it seems, but not bad there. We've got a purple. Always love the colored refractors when the color coordinates with the or correlates with the team colors. So the purple is really cool. That's numbered to 250. Jeff Hoffman. His stuff's not I mean, I haven't looked it up lately, but he was one of those guys when Chrome came out that his prices weren't expensive, but they weren't like nothing either. A couple Brewers. Lewis Brinson auto, really nice. And we've got a second Brinson. I think he was one of those guys that I got some autos in packs and then some redemptions, kind of goofy. Franklin Barreto of the Oakland Athletics, got 2 of him. There's 1, there is 2. A lot of A's in Topps Chrome. If you're an A's fan, you can get into an A's group break. You're probably going to do all right. Ryan Healy. I haven't looked at his numbers lately, but he definitely had a pretty solid first half of the year, and his stuff went for nothing because nobody cares about the Oakland Athletics, which is a shame. Definitely a franchise with a lot of history, and you know, they've had some great years. They get some attention with stuff like Moneyball and all that, but in the hobby world, A's stuff goes for nothing unless you're an old-time guy. But new guys, they just get no attention. They don't really get any national exposure, and people don't know much about these guys. And if people don't know much about someone, they don't kind of do research to see what kind of player it is. They just decide that they're a nobody. At least that's kind of what I've found with some of these teams and players. But Ryan Healy's had himself a pretty good year. So he's another rookie to keep an eye on to see how his career develops. Here is a Topps Tech auto, numbered to 50, Bright Horizons, Corey Seager. Now this card's going to look horrendous on camera here, especially outside, because it's acetate. It's very nice looking in person. Here's the back of it. Pulled this. I do wish the autograph was a little bolder, a little more bold, I should say. You guys can probably barely see it. You know, in person it looks better. But I got this at the National. I busted a box of this. I know a few people were breaking boxes of this. I think Eastern Connecticut, Mike Fabian, he broke a box, I believe. And I know Manny, All-Star Jersey Shop, broke a few boxes. And that kind of got me tempted because they weren't too expensive. And I busted it in the hotel room on camera and got the redemption for Seager. So it's the Bright Horizons, numbered to 50. So not a bad card. Let's see if we can focus up on it. Maybe that'll look a little better for you. Yeah, there you go. That looks a lot better. Acetate auto. So very cool. Corey Seager. I'm definitely collecting Seager. I don't go out of my way to buy a whole pile of his stuff, but when I get it in a break, I hold on to it. I just enjoy watching him play. I really am intrigued by the Dodgers this year. I know they've been horrible in September. They lost, what, 15 of 16 or something? But, I mean, anytime you can sit there and watch a baseball game and see a guy like Corey Seager, see some of the veterans they have, even guys like Curtis Granderson, Chase Utley, guys that really were stars in the sport for a long time. You have a guy like Clayton Kershaw on the mound, and then Cody Bellinger, the rookie. They just have a ton of really good, talented players, and that's what I like to watch, good baseball. They're coming to Philadelphia next week, and I'm definitely going to at least one game, and I think Kershaw's pitching Monday, so I'm going to try and get to that as well. Anytime you can see Kershaw live, you got to take an opportunity. I've seen him a few times, but would like to see him whenever I can. And here's the bonus stuff that Topps threw in. They threw like a bonus in for every redemption. Most of this stuff's kind of junk, but you know, it is what it is. This is a Jake Arrieta MLB debut medallion. I'll probably keep this just because he made his Major League debut on June 10th. Back in, what, 2010? June 10th is the day I was born, so that's, I guess, kind of cool to keep. Here's a Duke Snider. Most of this other stuff is available if anyone's interested. Michael Dunn on-card auto. And I think this stuff's usually just expired redemption stuff they have sitting around. Pat Light, know nothing about him. That is an auto. which probably doesn't show up real well, but it is signed on card. Here's a Arcia for the Twins. Kind of cool looking card there. Jersey relic. This is one of his goofy commemorative logo patch. Zach Lee, manufactured relics. I'm not into that stuff. I'm not even really into jersey cards by themselves all that much. Miles Head. I don't know who those two... Well, I know who Zach Lee is, but this guy, Pimentel. Nice card. Don't know anything about him. And a Carlos Correa, another... just manufactured relic. These are cool looking cards, so if you're an Astros fan, you may have some interest, but probably not something I'll keep. So that's it. Nice little mail day. Some pretty cool stuff for the collection. Thank you guys for watching as always. Comment below, let me know what you think. Have you guys looked into picking up any definitive? There's definitely a lot of cheap cards that you can get for probably your favorite teams. And what do you think of Topps Chrome? I'm still showing off some Topps Chrome. Still have tons of it to possibly move. So, guys, just comment below. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a great one.